7 personal hygiene mistakes elderly make that doctors notice immediately. Number 4 is shocking. Hey there, friends. It's your old pal, someone who's been around the block for nearly 9 decades. And let me tell you, I've learned a thing or two about life. And yes, about keeping myself presentable even as the years pile on. Today, I want to have a heart-to-heart with you, like we're sitting on the front porch with a cup of coffee, talking about something that matters, personal hygiene. Now, I know what you're thinking, hygiene? Really? But hear me out. As we get older, some of the little things we used to do without thinking can slip through the cracks. And doctors? Oh, they notice right away. I've seen it all, from my own slip-ups to watching friends and family navigate their golden years. And let me tell you, there are 7 hygiene mistakes that us older folks tend to make, some by accident, some out of habit, and some because we just don't know better. One of them, number 4, is a real shocker, and I bet it'll surprise you as much as it did me when I first learned about it. These aren't just about looking good. They're about feeling good, staying healthy, and keeping that spark of confidence that makes you you. So, grab a seat, maybe a notepad, and let's dive into these 7 personal hygiene mistakes that doctors notice immediately, and how we can fix them. Ready? Let's get started. Mistake number 1. Skipping regular showers or baths. All right, let's kick things off with something that seems obvious but can sneak up on us. Not showering or bathing as often as we should. Now, I get it. When you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, you might not be running around sweating like you did in your 20s. Maybe you think, I'm not dirty, so why bother? Or perhaps getting in and out of the tub feels like a chore, especially if your knees or hips are giving you grief. But here's the thing. Doctors can tell when bathing isn't happening regularly. Your skin, hair, and even your scent give it away. I remember my friend George, who's 78 and as stubborn as a mule. He used to say, I'll shower when I feel like I need it. But his doctor noticed a buildup of dead skin and a faint odor during checkups. It wasn't just about cleanliness. George's skin was getting irritated, and he was at risk for infections. Doctors say that as we age, our skin gets thinner and less oily, so it's prone to dryness and cracking. Skipping showers means missing out on washing away bacteria and dead skin that can cause problems. Fix it. Aim to bathe at least 2 to 3 times a week, or more if you're active. If mobility is an issue, consider a shower chair or handheld shower head. My cousin Martha swears by her shower stool. It's a game changer. Use a gentle, fragrance-free soap to avoid drying out your skin and pat dry with a soft towel. You'll feel fresher, and your doctor will notice the difference. In a good way. Mistake number 2, neglecting oral hygiene. Next up, let's talk about those pearly whites. Or, well, whatever's left of them. Oral hygiene is one of those things that can slide as we get older, but doctors spot it in a heartbeat. Bad breath, yellowing teeth, or red. Swollen gums? Those are red flags. I'll admit, there was a time in my 70s when I got lazy with brushing. I figured, I'm not eating candy bars anymore, so what's the harm? Big mistake. At my next dental visit, my dentist gave me a lecture about plaque buildup and gum disease. Here's a story. My neighbor Betty, bless her heart, stopped flossing because her hands weren't as steady. She thought brushing was enough, but her dentist noticed gum inflammation right away. Turns out, poor oral hygiene doesn't just affect your smile. It's linked to heart disease and diabetes complications. Bacteria in your mouth can travel through your bloodstream, causing all sorts of trouble. Fix it. Brush twice a day with a soft bristled toothbrush, and don't skip flossing, even if it's tricky. If dexterity is an issue, try floss picks or a water flosser. Visit your dentist at least once a year, and if you wear dentures, clean them daily. I started using a little timer to remind me to brush for 2 minutes, and it's made a world of difference. Your smile will thank you, and so will your heart. Mistake number 3, ignoring foot care. Now, let's talk about something we often overlook, our feet. After years of carrying us around, our feet deserve some love, but too many of us neglect them. Doctors notice things like cracked heels, overgrown toenails, or even fungal infections during exams. And trust me, those issues aren't just cosmetic. My buddy Frank, who's 82, used to wear the same sock for days and never checked his feet. He ended up with a nasty fungal infection that took months to clear up. As we age, circulation slows down, and our feet can become dry or prone to infections. Plus, if you got diabetes, foot care is non-negotiable. I learned this the hard way when I ignored a small cut on my heel, and it got infected because I wasn't keeping my feet clean and moisturized. Fix it. Wash your feet daily with warm water and mild soap, and dry them thoroughly, especially between the toes. Trim your toenails straight across to prevent ingrown nails, and use a pumice stone for rough spots. Moisturize with thick cream, but avoid between the toes to prevent fungal growth. And please, change your socks daily. I keep a little foot care kit by my armchair. Clippers, cream, the works, and it's become a relaxing routine. Mistake number 4, overusing or misusing deodorant. The shocking one. All right, here's the shocker I promised. Overusing or misusing deodorant. You might be thinking, wait, isn't deodorant a good thing? Well, yes, but not when it's masking bigger problems or causing harm. Doctors notice when someone's slathering on deodorant to cover up body odor instead of addressing the root cause, like poor hygiene or medical issue. And some folks use so much that it irritates their skin or stains their clothes. I'll never forget my friend Clara, who's 76. She was using a cheap, heavily scented deodorant multiple times a day because she was paranoid about smelling bad. Turns out she had a mild skin infection under her arms that was causing the odor, and the deodorant was making it worse. Her doctor spotted the redness and irritation immediately and set her straight. Overusing deodorant can also clog pores or cause allergic reactions, especially on sensitive, aging skin. Fix it. Choose an aluminum-free deodorant to reduce irritation and apply it once a day after a shower. If you're noticing persistent odor, talk to your doctor. It could be a sign of an infection, hormonal changes, or even a medication side effect. Clara switched to a natural deodorant and started washing her underarms with an antibacterial soap, and she's never felt better. Don't let deodorant be a band-aid for bigger issues. Mistake number 5, forgetting to clean ears properly. Let's move up to our ears. Ear hygiene is one of those things we don't think about until there's a problem, but doctors can spot earwax buildup or infections from a mile away. As we age, our ears produce more wax, and it can get hard and impacted if we're not careful. I used to think sticking a cotton swab and there was the answer. Boy, was I wrong. My doctor told me that swabs can push wax deeper and even damage the ear canal. My cousin Ed, who's 80, had trouble hearing for weeks before he saw a doctor. Turns out he had a wax blockage because he wasn't cleaning his ears properly. Poor guy was embarrassed, but it's more common than you think. Excess wax can lead to infections or even dizziness, which is the last thing we need. Fix it. Clean the outer part of your ears with a damp cloth and avoid sticking anything inside. If you suspect wax buildup, use over-the-counter ear drops or see a doctor for safe removal. I get my ears checked every year during my physical, just to be safe. And if you use hearing aids, clean them regularly to prevent infections. Trust me, your ears will thank you. Mistake number 6, not changing clothes frequently. This one's a bit personal, but it's important. Not changing clothes often enough. I know. Sometimes that favorite sweater or pair of pants feels so comfy. Why wash it? But doctors notice when clothes look worn or smell musty, and it's not just about appearances. Dirty clothes can harbor bacteria and cause skin irritation, especially for us older folks with sensitive skin. I had a wake-up call a few years back when I wore the same cardigan for a week straight. My doctor pointed out a rash on my neck, likely from bacteria trapped in the fabric. It was a humbling moment. And then there's my friend Doris, who kept re-wearing her nightgowns without washing them. She ended up with skin infection that could have been avoided. Fix it. Change into clean clothes daily, especially undergarments and anything close to your skin. Wash clothes regularly with gentle detergent. And if you're prone to sweating, opt for breathable fabrics like cotton. I've started laying out fresh clothes every morning. It's a small habit that makes a big difference. Plus, it feels good to look and smell clean. Mistake number 7, skipping hand hygiene. Last but not least, let's talk about our hands. Hand hygiene is huge, especially as we age and our immune systems aren't as robust. Doctors notice unwashed hands or chipped, dirty nails during exams, and it's a clue that infections might be lurking. I used to be casual about hand washing, grab a quick rinse and go. But after about stomach issues, I learned my lesson. My neighbor Tom, who's 85, got a nasty infection from a small cut on his hand because he wasn't washing thoroughly. Doctors say that germs on our hands can spread to our eyes, mouth, or wounds, causing all sorts of trouble. And if you're caring for grandkids or handling food, clean hands are a must. Fix it. Wash your hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds, especially before eating, after using the bathroom, or after being out in public. Keep your nails trimmed and clean, and use a hand cream to prevent dryness. I carry a small bottle of hand sanitizer for when I'm on the go, and it's saved me more than once. Clean hands, healthy you, it's that simple. Well, there you have it, folks. 7 personal hygiene mistakes that doctors notice right away. And trust me, they're not judging. They just want us to stay healthy and happy. From skipping showers to overusing deodorant. These are easy traps to fall into, but they're just as easy to fix with a little awareness and effort. I've been there, and I know how life gets busy or how aches and pains can make these habits feel like a hassle. But taking care of ourselves is like giving a gift to our future selves, a gift of confidence, health, and vitality. So, here's my challenge to you. Pick one of these fixes to try this week. Maybe it's washing your hands a bit more thoroughly, or treating your feet to some TLC. Small steps lead to big changes, and you deserve to feel your best, no matter your age. If you found this helpful, give this video a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and subscribe for more tips from someone who's been around the sun a few times. Drop a comment below. Tell me which mistake surprised you the most, or share your own hygiene tips. Until next time, keep shining, keep smiling, and take care of you. See you soon.